Welcome to HBRV Lifestyle. They call me the Honey Badger because I give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business. This is the Coachmen Northern Spirit 3379. It is a really cool travel trailer, but it's a little weird, and when we go inside, you'll see what I mean. If this is the first time you have seen one of my videos, I do about an 8 to 10 minute walkthrough of the entire travel trailer, talk about it without any special effects, sound effects, or weird editing. Okay, so let's get started. First off, you get your power tongue jack, two 5-gallon propane tanks, and an area for two group of 24 12-volt batteries, and you can tell just by looking at it, the spare tire is attached to the tongue. You also have your battery disconnect. And now let's go to the weight. Looking here, the dry weight is 8,486 pounds. The total length, the overall measured length of the entire travel trailer is 37 feet. Its GVWR is 9,800 pounds. It's got two 5,100-pound axles and 15-inch tires. Okay. Now, I apologize about the background noise. It's really windy. I think a storm's coming in. But anyway, as you could tell, it's got a wide pass-through storage and this really cool thing, a little hidden compartment for your fishing poles. Now, that's what I think it's for. You could tell me what you would stuff in there in the comments section. It's got stabilizers front and back, black tank flush, all the normal stuff you get in a travel trailer. You also have Azdel fiberglass. That's normal with, I think, now 90% of Forest River and some other manufacturers as well. It's prepped for a backup camera. It has a 10-gallon hot water heater. And then you have your outside kitchen. Now, your outside kitchen, this refrigerator only runs on electricity. It does not run on propane. You got a 2-burner stove, little drawer, little sink. They're one of the few manufacturers left that's still doing the sink on the outside kitchen. There's not a lot of them anymore. A lot of them have been getting away from it. Okay, now this particular one has 2 power awnings. And now we'll avoid the outside noise and go on in. Everybody loves these steps. I'm not the biggest fan. I have not been the biggest fan. I'll tell you why a little bit later, okay? But I'm not a fan of those steps. Never have been. Okay. So inside you got a big flat screen TV, fireplace, and then you have some little compartments, little cabinets right here. You got your radio, and your kitchen's pretty cool, but here's what's a little weird, okay? See how there's this space right here where there's an island overhang? I would have rather seen them expand the whole thing because this is already taking up room, right? So it's not like it's adding walk space or taking away walk space, but maybe widen this out and then put a deeper cabinet. You know, maybe put something a little bit wider. Now, I do like the bottle opener. I come in here every once in a while and a Coca-Cola, or you could take a guess of what else I pop. The other thing I really don't like is I don't like the dual sink. Now, if you're a fan of the channel, you know this is not my favorite thing. I like the one-piece sink because tortilla soup, chili, pozole, you need big pots to do it. How are you going to clean a big pot in there? And I'm sorry, I'm camping. I want to enjoy something, right? Now, a lot of you like the dual sink, so there's not the cool part is this industry has a lot of personal preference items. This is one of those, right? There's some people that love this. There's some people that love the one-piece sink. Neither answer is wrong. It's just an opinion, right? And then when we go underneath, decent storage, but again, I think it could have been improved because that overhang, let me go one more time, this overhang. even if you put bar stools here, right? You're still, it wouldn't make sense because you have the booth dinette and you have the theater seating, which I think the theater seating is kind of a waste. Remember, this is supposed to be a family type of unit. You need a fold-out couch or another area. I mean, you could fit 3 people on the couch or 3 kids on the couch. The theater seating, really for adults, right? Okay. Now, you do have, by the way, I'm on unlevel ground and don't have the jacks down, so we're going to squeak a little bit. You got a big pantry, and you have even more space up top there to be able to put your goods. So I do like that. Great storage. Good counter space next to the 3-burner stove and the oven. Good drawer space. I like how wide it is. Some people like them a little smaller to be a little more organized, but I actually tend to like the wider drawers. It seems like you could feel comfortable cooking in this travel trailer because it feels like there's plenty of areas, unlike most bunkhouses, where you can put pots, pans, and goods. Nice deep 12-volt electric refrigerator. Most people complain about the propane one in a bunkhouse when it's single door because not much space. Now let's go in the bunk room. So I call this the bunk room / office room. So obviously you have your fold-out couch, you have your bunk bed up top, you have another bunk bed here, you have an area to basically plug in all your devices, you have an area to put a TV. So even if you just wanted to use it for, let's say, an office area rather than having it for kids, this would work out pretty good just because you have all the plugins, you have the privacy of being able to work on the road, you can close the door, shut yourself off, good to go. Okay. Now, this bathroom is a preference of mine because I like the longer, wider shower. A lot of manufacturers are cutting that shower down and putting a linen closet. When you're I've gained 43 pounds since November, so I'm kind of gotten a little wider. So when you have a little extra weight on you, having that space really is beneficial and makes you feel more comfortable. You can always throw linens underneath the bed. Okay, good area where the toilet, good chicken wing space around the toilet, good counter space around the sink. And then we go into the bedroom, walk around residential queen bed. You got outlets on both sides, both USB and 15 amps, so you can charge your cell phones, charge your tablets, have a CPAP machine. Now I'm only going to open up a couple of these in here just because of time. Now, this particular one has 2 air conditioners. One is dedicated solely to the bedroom, and then one's to the living room and the back bedroom. You got TV backer, lots of windows. One thing I really want to point out is look at all the windows. Now, I have the shades shut so that way the lights look better in here. Little trick and tip I picked up from some folks. So overall, it's just weird. This thing makes, between this and the theater seating, it makes it weird to me. If you either shrank this all the way down or if you expanded this out and put a regular couch or maybe a smaller couch and a U-shaped dinette, I think it would have made this floor plan better. That's just how I look at it, okay? Now, if you have any questions, as always, my social media is in the description box. My email's in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And if you really want to support the channel financially, then you can simply just look at the merchandise store for your hats, your shirts, etc. Now, in the top right-hand corner of this video, I have another really short video on a bunkhouse travel trailer that I think you'll really like.